Young doctors and medical students from around the world came to Jerusalem to learn from Israel's vast experience in setting up international emergency assistance programs across the globe. The participants were also treated to an up-close look at Israel, the country. More in this report. It was an emotional encounter for Jana, a young Palestinian girl who arrived at Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem with her father and IDF Tank Battalion Commander Erez Kachel. This was the first time the two met since Kachel saved her life a year ago. The meeting took place before a group of young doctors and final-year medical students from around the world who were in Israel to learn how to conduct humanitarian missions. They heard that little Jana was severely injured when Palestinian terrorists hurled rocks at her family car, believing that the occupants were Jews. Luckily, Reserve Officer Kachel, who was on duty in the area with his battalion, is also a senior cardiac surgeon in civilian life and was able to treat Jana at the scene before evacuating her to this very hospital.
It was in severe hypovolemic shock. I mean, she lost a lot of blood. I tried to feel her pulse. I couldn't feel her pulse at all on her radial. I felt a little bit of her pulse on her carotid, and I understand we don't have a lot of time.
60 medical students from 25 countries participated in the program. They came to learn from Israel's experience in caring for victims of international conflicts and natural disasters.
I found that it was absolutely fascinating how much knowledge and experience Israelis have in the field, and I thought it would just be a great experience to share all that knowledge with fellow med students, and hopefully they could use it in their future and save lives.
The course participants delivered balloons to young patients at the pediatric cardiology ward at Hadassah Hospital. They were impressed by the fact that despite the ongoing regional conflict, Israeli medical care knows no boundaries.
It's a humanitarian program, and we usually don't deal with political questions at all.
Medicine is still the key to everything, because no matter what you do, somebody must fall sick or somebody needs medical aid, somebody needs care, and medicine is like the foundation of everything. So I believe medicine could supersede everything. If medicine could put peace together, then politics could come together.
You have the situation here with the Green Line and the West Bank, so there has to be some kind of a political consensus, a political understanding in order for medicine to be able to help people from both sides.
You see the news, but I know that that's only one side of the story, so I also think that it's really, really important to, see the other side.
During a briefing by an official from the International Red Cross, the visitors were told that Hamas continues to reject all their requests to visit captured IDF soldier Gilad Shalit in Gaza, and that the Red Cross has a long history of good relations with Israel.
We have a great cooperation. We have complete access to the places of detention in Israel, to the interrogation centers. I mean, we've been visiting detainees there for 40 years. So, and we have a very good cooperation with the Israeli civil administration in the territories in the West Bank. So
several of the visitors said that they would come back to Israel to continue their medical training.
Before this, my visit to Israel, so many friends told me you shouldn't go there, maybe it's not good for you, you're a Muslim or something like that. But I decided to come and I'm not regret. I'm really, really happy to be here and meet these wonderful, wonderful people. Yeah, I'm also planning to come to improve my medical skills here because I see there's good hospital, good doctors here, so that's my plan, inshallah.
The organizers, Israel Advocacy Organization Stand With Us, said that the goal of the event is twofold.
Not all of them are going out as top Zionists, but all of them usually live with the ability to question what they will later see in the headlines.
Jonathan Elkins, Israel Up Close.